Love the laughter. I got into comedy to hear the laughter. I really did. I mean, I loved it. I got seduced by it the first couple of times I started getting laughs. It wasn't just the power of making people laugh, it was that hearing it. I could hear it. When I was on stage, I noticed I was like music to me. I could hear the highs and lows. I could hear, like, if the pitch became higher, like I knew there were more women laughing than men. If it became more bass, I heard more men laughing. I'd always try to calibrate what I was doing. I could hear it. I could hear spectacular laughs. I could be attracted to somebody who had a spectacular laugh. I could hear it. So I was always amazed by the phenomenon that we comics called laugh ears, or rabbit ears. Those people, there was a comic in New York City when I first started in 1979. It was a she, happened to be a woman, just happened to be a woman, but she was the person who I was first saw that phenomenon of laugh ears, because I'd watch her perform. I'd go into the room, and it was just mostly coughs when she'd be performing. It was more of a lecture. And I'd watch this. It was as close to bombing as you could possibly be, just sort of nervous laughs. I mean, she'd take a killing audience where people were just killing, and she'd turn it into like, huh, huh, kind of laugh. And then I'd leave the room before she went off, because you didn't want to pass, because you had to stand in a certain place where they'd pass you. I didn't want to have to look at her coming off of this. And time after time, I'd go out to the bar, and I'd see her come up to the bar and go, that went great. And I'd like, are you in the same room that I was just in? How could you think that? I mean, I know when I was bombing. I never was one of those people who come off and went, if I didn't, the people go, do you kill? I go, my job is to kill. It was like, you don't brag. Nobody bragged about it back then. I killed. You go, of course you killed. That's what you're supposed to do. Make them laugh as hard as they can for as long as you can. So it was always, that was the place where I thought you had to be. And so when I saw that phenomenon, and I was like, why? If you got into the laughter, could you have that kind of laugh ears? And then I realized some people didn't get into it for laughter. For her, I think it was just attention. She was getting attention. Maybe she never got listened to before. I don't know what it was. Maybe the fact that they weren't rushing the stage and grabbing the mic from her hand was a victory. I don't know. But I've never seen anybody with laugh ears get anywhere. It's not like they went to the top and they went, nobody's laughing, but they shot to the top, They just believed in themselves so long that the audience finally went, you know what? I give up. They are funny.